Hello, is this working? Looks like the audio is bugged, or at least the in-game audio. Looks like my microphone is perfectly fine. Anyways, hello, I am Forgotten Fire, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Armorer's Workshop mod, which I have showcased. Well, I will be showcasing today. Yes. So, first off, let me say that you don't need to use the Armorer's Workshop in survival, and it still be effective and creative. You can do all your builds on a flat world, creative world, and you'll be able to use them in survival Minecraft as long as you have this skin library, which I'll show you guys all that later. So here I have a diamond sword, a trident, and a shield. And you know it. Hold on, let me... Hold on.
Transition.
Alright, as you can see, I have very much normal armor on. Today, we're going to be showing you how to make your own items using Armorer's Workshop, how to apply those items, and really everything else. So, let's first start off by putting on some drip. And there we go. Now, finally, I look good. I look lore accurate. Because as you know, my YouTube channel, my YouTube character, well, he has a hat. I haven't been able to find any mods that have that hat. If you're wondering what that up there is, it's this. Oh, wait, no, wrong one thing. Hold on. Where is it? Oh yeah, so I'll show you that later. There we go. So, as you can see, the Armorer's Workshop is a mod that can basically create custom skins for any of the following things. Which means you can even have full-blown outfits. I think there's even a backpack. I'm not sure what that is, but you can even have wings. It's amazing stuff. It's really. So, yeah. How do you do this all? Well, as you can see, up here, I have made this beautiful trident. As you can see, it really just fits into my hand beautifully. But that is just a hologram. How do I actually get this in-game? Well, first off, you'll need the Armourer, which is the hologram projector and the color mixer. You'll also need a skin template, which is very easy to make. It's just 4 skin blocks, which themselves are also very easy to make. You put it here, and you save. And you have this. Voila! I know it's exceedingly large, probably too large for an actual trident. Because if I take a look at that, oh yeah, it's really big, but I like it. Okay, it looks fancy. You can also hold it normally, but it's exceedingly tiny. Look how tiny it is. So, to get started, let's I've cleared this, so I'm going to show you how to make a helmet, for example. So let's grab a skin cube block. You know, let's just grab everything. No need to hold back. Alright. So here we have my head, but of course it can be anyone's head. Well, it's most likely going to be your head, whatever your skin is. But if you play in multiplayer, and for some reason want to do this in survival, I still wouldn't understand how anybody would want to do this in survival. Why take all the effort? Why take all the time? Anyways, we're gonna do a crown, I guess. So we're gonna take skin blocks. We're gonna put it around here. Let me just bring up something on the other screen. So I see. Simple crown. Really, anybody could make it. Let me grab one of these and just put it up here. That way I don't have to fly so far. So first off, we're going to color in the base of this crown with gold. As you can see in the color mixer, you have all types of paint, different dyes. I just use normal. Then you have different presets. You can also do it yourself, or you could find a hex code online for a specific color. Really, there's a lot of things you can use. In any case, wait, does this also work here? No, it doesn't. Okay, so the paint brush is for a single block, and the paint roller is for a 5x5. Worry not, I don't think unless you click directly, unless you click directly, it won't paint your head. So we're going to start off by getting ourselves a fine little coat of paint, of golden paint on our crown. And then we need green, blue, and light blue. So this one. Yeah, maybe a couple here. We're going to make this a tad bit more complex than it has to be, because I want the gemstones to look nice. And we're in creative. It really doesn't matter all that much how much work it takes, because we've got all the resources we need. We're in creative. And if you're not in creative, why? Why would you do this in survival? There's plenty of other guides. You can search it up online for different
Transition.
oh, then it's purple, red, green. Wait a minute, what? Purple, red, purple, green, blue. Oh my god. Why is it so complex?
Transition.
And there we have it. We are finished. Techno's crown. But, if you feel like you want some extra detail, normal skin cubes aren't all there is. If you want it to look more crystalline, you could always choose glowing glass, which is a thing. And, hold on. If you ever want to get that exact custom paint job, paint color you had, but you don't want to go up and search the hex code, just grab a color picker, okay? It's super useful. We are just about done with Technoblade's crown. I'm looking here, it actually appears as though the tips of his crown glow. So we are not done. Why? Why is that so specific? But luckily we have something for that. We need to go here, grab this. Again, we're going to if you want to use survival, again, make sure you have a big space because it will take natural blocks. No, wait, blue part. And now this blue part. It's not very clear, but they do glow in the dark. They do, just like the glass. So, now that we have it finished, we're going to come down here, and we're going to name the item Technoblade's Crown. And they're going to need to put a skin template in there, unless you're in creative. I think if you're not in creative, then you don't need to. And you can also put that here to load, and it will automatically load it up above. So that's pretty neat. If you want to go use this in a different world, take your new item, put it over here, and save. Now you have Technoblade's Crown of Potatoes. You can go put that, just grab one of these in a different world and load one of these. You can also download things from the global skin library, which is just other people's things that they made. And it's pretty cool. Look at all this. Look at this epic sword. The community has made such amazing things. What is this? That's incredible. I see. These are the Mystic Force Rangers. Oh, I love those guys. Who's this? Wait a minute. Solaris. I have no idea who that guy is. I apologize for anybody who I just offended. Anyways, these are just a few examples of everything you can make, because you can make a lot of awesome things with this mod. Let me just... Yeah. Boom. I think this chart... We got the normal Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I think that's... Oh, the Master Shield. Beautiful. Yeah. You can download any of this as long as you have internet. And, come on. Don't say you don't have internet, because... Unless you downloaded this video, which I doubt you did. Come on. Trying to figure out what Optifine Zoom is. Yeah. You can download... This is also the creative one. It's just like the normal one, except you don't need to put these in to load it. You can also connect to servers to use these features. I have no idea what they are. Let's take a look at the skinning table, because... oh yeah. Control P. That is the item you click to open the wardrobe. And you just take this off, put that there, and boom, our creation is now here. And just like in-game, it glows. Isn't that great? That's awesome! Yeah! That looks so menacing. I had a pretty good shield, I think. Enough glory. Yeah. So maybe you want to put all these items on to your actual armor. Maybe you want to wear normal armor, say, or put it on here. Let's do that. Hold on. If you have the cosmetic armor mod, and you still want to have the armor rendered, because unless you click that, your armor is going to be all glitchy. So let's come here to the skinning table. Let us put boots, boots. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. And now, we don't even have to, hold on. Okay, yeah, never mind. You still need to, turn off armor rendering, which is, in and of itself, just turning that off really can just make your experience a lot better, because a lot of skins look dumb with armor on, okay? A lot of them do. So now, And just put on my shield and stuff. I look incredible. This is amazing. Alright, now I'm gonna show, now that you know how to skin things, I'm going to show you how to download things, which I guess I briefly glanced over it earlier. But let's take a look at this. What do we want? Let's look for a axe. Let's look for an axe. Say I want to have a chainsaw. Just click download. Download finished. Then we go over here, double click download. Load file. Oh wait, I need this to load file. And now I have a chainsaw. Let me quickly grab an axe. Hold on. And let's grab, I don't know. Let's grab a netherite axe. Alright, let's go over here. Skinning table, netherite axe, chainsaw. Don't mind those fellows over there. They're just chilling. So, I think you've gotten a good glimpse over how this mod works. If you want to explore it a bit, by the way, you do need this hologram projector for that to show up. It is necessary. This is like the epicenter of it all. This is the start of the grid. You can do a bunch of things. Anything from an item to a block to a power farm. Anyways, this was just a fun little video I wanted to make. Because, I don't know. There's going to be a card at the end that will take you to my Terraria Let's Play series. And this tutorial was made for specifically 1.16.5, but I followed a tutorial for 1.7.10, so you should be able to use this no matter what. I think it's all universal anyways. Maybe just the bigger upgrades, things look a little different, and things may be a bit better quality. I don't know. I'll see you guys later. Cue outro.